are today with the man, the myth, the legend, Logan, my son. And today's a little bit different. We're going to be getting my bike, which is about 17 years old, roughly, older than my kids, ready for riding again. It's a little dilapidated, it's a little rusty, a little dirty, and we're just going to be doing some maintenance to get it back to ride ready. I think we've heard that phrase before around here. All right, stay tuned. So today what we're doing is we're getting this bike kind of back to ride ready. We're going to try. There's a lot of things kind of wrong with it, and I do this probably every 2 or 3 years where I have to lube everything up and get it, back to working. Hopefully the tires, they are pretty flat. I haven't put in air in quite a while, so we're going to put some air in them and see if they hold. We're going to have to lube up the gear levers. The brakes are pretty stiff. They don't have a lot of return to them. The chain needs some serious oiling, which is fine. So it's just a little bit of this and that, and Logan's going to help today. So I think it would be prudent to start with the chain. We're going to get some chain lube and just spray it on and let that soak in while we do everything else. So what we're going to do is start with lubing the chain. I'm actually going to use the same type of chain lube that I use on the quads or the four-wheelers. Don't know if it's good or bad for this chain, but it's worked so far. Okay. So we got our little straw, so I'm going to have you spray the chain right here. Perfect. Stop. That's good. And then we're going to turn that. There we go. And it smells so bad. It does smell bad. Chain lube smells terrible.
You don't have an extra lube.
Alright, so what we want to do is get the lube moving through the chain. Oh yeah, that's so much easier. Oh my gosh, yeah. We'll let that sit for a few minutes. And then, what do you say we put some air in the tires and see if they hold air?
Okie dokie.
Alright. Okay. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Let's go.
Alright, so let's go ahead and put the air in there.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
Okay.
Will help. Will help. More?
Yeah, a little bit. Perfect. Alright. So let's see if that'll hold. What I would do from here is I'll start listening to see if there's any leaks that I can audibly hear. Hopefully it'll hold air. I don't hear any leaks. Let's get this back.
You can spray it with soapy water to check if there's any air bubbles.
That is correct.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and put a little bit more air in that. Alright, that feels pretty good. And again, I would listen for air just to see if you have any leaks that are audible. Nothing thus far. So the next thing we're going to use is some white lithium grease just to do some basic lubrication of anything that has moving parts. I like white lithium grease. It seems to work pretty good for a lot of general use stuff. I like it better than WD-40, which seems to wear off after a short period of time. So that's what we're going with. All right. So what I'd like to start with is, so we're going to lubricate inside the brake line. Yeah, pretty stiff still. So we want to lubricate these pieces down here to make sure that those. And then we're going to do the same on this side, front and back. Trying to get some return. And that's what we want. We want to get it lubricated so that the springs can do their job and allow it to return. So just kind of working it in there. Working it in. So the back brakes, as you can possibly see, you pull the back brake, like first of all, we don't have a lot of leverage, and second of all, it's real stiff. So again, we're gonna lubricate top and bottom on both sides. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna throw some lubrication down here in the axle, here. All these flex points right here. See, this is a flex point right here, and this is a flex point right here. So we want to lubricate these two pieces and this piece. So after you do that, you just want to start moving these pieces around, which will help all the lubricant get inside the joints. One of the things I like about white lithium grease is it works pretty quickly and pretty instantly. Logan, can you turn the pedal and just get the chain and all the pieces moving? The next thing we want to lubricate is our derailleur. Our derailleur is this piece down here that moves the chain, and there's just all sorts of little joint pieces, so we're going to get a tighter shot. I'm going to hold the camera for that.
Should be all of it.
Alright, how do you feel about it so far?
Good.
Awesome. Your enthusiasm's overwhelming. If you would tell our viewers what you're going to do now.
I'm going to put the grease inside of here because it's going to grease this up because there's no snap return on it.
See, it's got a very slow return to it. So you want the springs to be able to work properly.
Oh dang. Just pulling out laps. What are you talking about?
There we go. Much better. Nicely done.
Thank you, sir.
See, just doing that, we'll work that stuff in there, get it all lubed up. Alright, and then we also have the thumb pieces, which you can see don't necessarily return quite the way they should either. Let's go ahead and give those the thumb treatment like you were the other ones.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the last thing we want to lubricate on the gear levers is the top there, that where the cable actually gets pulled. It's still pretty stiff in there. So we're just going to put a little bit of lube in that. Alright, go for it. Okay. And just because this stuff's going to run, I am probably going to do something that you shouldn't do and touch it. And just because I want to get it in there.
Alright, so we're going to be cleaning off all the excess grease that we put on here and that we don't need so it doesn't get thrown off while riding.
Yeah, there you go. Well said. And this is where we go into a time lapse. Alright, so what we're going to do real quick is kind of lube the chain one more time. It's still actually pretty dry after running it around. So just one more douse of lubricant. Go for it. So Logan's going to take it on its, I don't know, 15th maiden voyage. And this is the first time he's ridden a bike this big on his own. Because he's the big 1-3 now. Woo! Let's open that garage. Do we need to lower the seat anymore? I don't think it goes any lower, actually.
It's like... Oh my god. This thing is gigantic. This thing is huge.
Please do not ride into Mom's car.
I'll try. Brings back memories I don't like remembering. That is so big.
Here, let's take it past Mom's car.
Do you like give me a pushing start?
Okay, here, let me
Such a big bike.
let me like hold it steady for you.
Big bike.
Yeah, it'd be helpful if the seat came down lower.
Oh, what? Why are you still holding it?
Well, I wasn't sure you were ready for me to let go.
You were holding it from letting me balance myself.
All right, you ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Hold it for a second.
Tell me when you want me to let go.
All right. Now.
Looks dark. It's hard to see you.
Very hard to balance on.
proud moment in a father's life when his son grows up enough to ride up an adult bike on his own.